Welcome back, friends! Mark Peotter here. Today I finally get the chance to interview and talk to my good friend Michael Gerry.
All right.
How you doing,
there we
Michael?
go. The official handshake.
That's right. Yeah, we've met before.
Yeah.
So, Michael, you have been an inspiration to me playing the bass, and look at all these basses we have in here today. And I want to talk about your career just a little bit, and mostly how did it start? So, what made you decide that you want to be a professional musician?
In the mid-50s, for those that aren't part of that time period, there was none of the entertainment for kids. Kids didn't have video games, computers, electronic gadgets, or anything. So you sort of made your own fun. And I was drawn to music literally as a toddler. My parents gave me a harmonica when I was like a year old, and I would not put it down. And as
You probably drove them crazy.
Oh,
right?
I did for sure. And even as a 3-year-old, 4-year-old, where the kids were outside playing or getting together, I would sit just with my ear plastered to a record player. And I would not leave it. I was just so attracted. It's sort of like predestination. There was not really a decision about what I was going to do.
Wow. So even as a child, you knew that that was the direction that you wanted to go.
There was no decision.
Wow.
That was the thing that came the easiest to me. Music just seemed to make logical sense.
You know, if I could share a little story too, one of my earliest memories was about 7 or 8 years old, first grade or something, and we're walking through the mall, and back in those days, there was usually a store in the mall that sells pianos and organs.
Right.
And so there's a man or a woman who is playing the organ loud enough that you can hear it, through the echo of the mall as you walk through the mall.
That's right.
I was mesmerized. I was like a moth attracted to the light, and I would wander and go toward the music, and my mom would say, "Where are you going? Come back, come back." And then sometimes she would give in and let me find the music.
Yeah.
And then as we got there's somebody playing the organ and making this beautiful song, and I would just drop my jaw. So you're kind of in a similar situation.
And I think certain people just, either their DNA, they're just predestined to go in that direction. Now they can try to veer off of that direction and still maintain a love of music and maybe still be a player, but take up some other occupation. But for me, I was just, to me there was not another choice.
That's great.
So I started playing sax, I guess around 5th grade. So once you're playing, as you know, on a saxophone, that's a great outlet. You need to harness and use it somehow.
Right.
And fellow kids, and again, we had in those ages no computer, no video games, no outside distractions, so music was great. And my best friend in the whole world met him when we were 8 years old. He played guitar. And I would get together with him on a daily basis. We were like brothers. And I'd play sax and he'd play guitar. And we'd make up things and we'd play songs that we hear on the radio. And, and that sort of developed into not only a mutual love of music,